Rachael, Melvin, Paintsville Elementary. I'm in a second grade classroom, and I did a grant for seating. Okay, so the classroom redesign project with flexible seating in my second grade classroom to promote increased time on task, sustained focus, and lower negative behaviors. We know that ADD, ADHD is a lot more diagnosed now, and we have a lot more kids that are identified but are mainstreamed. So just trying to play around with some of those issues and see, if things like seating can make a difference in their learning. Research shows that the brain learns best and retains most when actively involved in physical activity. So the idea is that, obviously we can't have recess all day, we have to work. So the idea is to give them something to move and to do while they're learning to see if that actually improves and makes a difference. I got several different kinds of seating choices. Wobble chairs, exercise balls that come in stands, camp chairs, variety of floor cushions, big and small, scoop rockers. The actual grant money that I spent was just on the seating, even though, of course, I had to kind of find tables, but I just got, what I could find around the school, all different levels, sizes, shapes. But the actual money that I spent was on just the seating side of it. The study was on my 18 students in my second grade classroom, a self-contained classroom. The only time that we are out of the room is 3 times a day, which is our lunch, our special class, and our recess. And we're actually in a classroom without a window too. So any extra movement is always a good thing with this age group. And then just some pictures of this is the wobble chair on the left that it's on the stand, and it just kind of allows a little bit of movement without chair flipping or that kind of thing. The bounce balls, and you can see all kinds of different, that's one of the good things too, is that you can move the different types of seating. There's not really, even though there's times that I will, limit what we use or don't use, but there's not really a limit of where it can be used. I've even had kids take some of the seating like to the library for library class, for example, which is standard tables and chairs in the library. So that does give a little bit more freedom as well. Different types of floor cushions, different levels of tables, the scoop rockers in the library, that's always popular. 85% of my students love flexible seating, and they do think that it does help them focus better. I do still have the option of standard, desks and chairs. That's not completely gone. It is an option, and it is, I do still control it. It's not just, playtime. It's not, and I do try to limit what they can do. They can't choose. Well, they can choose, but I won't let them choose all day, all the time. There is some limits, and they can lose privileges with the seating, that type of thing. It can't be a distraction. It can't distract others, So there are rules that I've had to play with and that kind of stuff as well. And then overall, I just think that it was successful and positive. There are exceptions, I'm sure, to everything. Some students reacted better than others, but overall I would consider it to be a success and a positive.